You know what? I feel like I'm in the mood to be yelled at and told my opinion is completely wrong. So, let's make a Smash Ultimate DLC tier list for potential the rest of the Fighter Pass, shall we? This is going to be fun. Now, feel free to tell me how wrong I am and why other characters should be in spots that they aren't and characters that I didn't go over and all that sort of stuff. Listen, I didn't have time to go over every single obscure character that somebody wants to mention. I just don't have that kind of time. Alright, let's be fair. So, we got a bunch of tiers here. I got a bunch of characters I want to go over. Let's try to rapid pace this. Alright, so we got S tier. I'll jump into that one last. But let's start with A tier. So A tier, I feel, is the most likely to happen for these characters. So first one up, very simple. First up, Crash Bandicoot. Come on, makes a lot of sense. He has the vibe, he has the moveset, he's got the popularity. He's on the Switch, he's on Nintendo consoles. Crash is an icon, he's a big-time gaming name. Crash just makes a lot of sense in this case, right? Let's face it. Moving on to the next one, I feel like this is kind of an either or, not both, but Spyro. Activision, no reps in Smash. Again, just because they're Activision doesn't mean they're going to get a rep, but I feel if they do, it's going to be Crash or Spyro, one or the other. That's why they're both kind of lumped into one here. So both of them very iconic. Spyro coming to the Switch later this year. Awesome. Very cool to see finally. And yeah, kind of either or. Not both. Definitely not both. But I think one of them definitely has a very high likely chance to happen. We'll see though. And the last one for this tier, Monster Hunter. Capcom, I think Capcom, Nintendo, very good relationship. Monster Hunter, very big game. We already have Monster Hunter reps, not reps, but we already have Monster Hunter representation in Smash Bros. We have Rathalos as an assist trophy plus a boss. That's pretty big. So Monster Hunter bringing over, as a playable character. Could take different forms, similar to how Erdrick and, the Hero and Dragon Quest, they have different alternate skins. You could do that for Monster Hunter, keep the same moveset, but just different skins throughout, different Monster Hunter games. I think that'd be pretty simple, pretty cool. A lot of people, yeah, would like it. It makes a lot of sense to me. I'm not even really a big Monster Hunter fan, but I still see the potential here. So next tier list, this is going to be the most crowded. I think this is the, next best level. They're not at the top of a lot of people's list, but they're all right, yeah, they're in contention. Definitely in contention. First up, Sora, Kingdom Hearts. Now I know the Sora's kind of been disconfirmed, but again, if you're under NDA, you can lie about it. It's fine. You can lie about it. So I'm just saying, we'll see what happens one way or the other, but Sora's still got to be in the conversation. Again, I think Sora's chances did drop a little bit, and that's kind of a hint, segue for a future tier list title that I have anyway. Sora, I think, still has to be in the running. Not going to expect it, but it's in the running. Sora's definitely has a chance. Next up, Lloyd Irving, Tales of. Bandai Namco, working on Smash Bros, worked on Smash Wii U, Smash 3DS, and now Smash Ultimate. And yet, we still, it's as a thank you to Bandai Namco. I strongly think Nintendo can still do this and say, thank you for helping us work on the game. Thank you for helping us, produce this huge product, this great series. Let's get one of your characters into the game. Lloyd Irving, Tales of. Anybody? Isn't there a new Tales game in development? And maybe they're holding back on giving out more information because they want to coincide the new Tales of game with a Tales rep in Smash Bros. As a playable character. Plus Tails. Plus Lloyd was a Mii outfit in Smash Wii U 3DS. So Nintendo's had their eye on the character before. Maybe this time around it happens. Who knows? We'll see. Moving on, next character. Who we got? Agumon, Digimon, Bandai Namco, again, I guess kind of all three of these characters, not Sora, but Lloyd, Agumon, and then, the next character. They're all kind of lumped into one, same reason, kind of Crash and Spyro are. Agumon, big-time franchise. Digimon, worldwide, they're known. Of course, you always have the Pokemon versus Digimon theme people would love to see finally play out. We can get Agumon against Pikachu, Agumon against Pokemon Trainer. You get it. Pokemon versus Digimon. Very popular. Series does sell pretty well, so why not? And some people are like, no, he's an anime character. Well, didn't he start as a Tamagotchi? Tamagotchi is kind of a game. You can't just let it sit there. You actually have to play it to keep your pet alive, right? That's a game. That's not a toy. It's not an amiibo. I can just leave it there and it's fine. No. It's a game. So, Agumon, Digimon, I think are up here. And then, of course, the last one, Hayashi from Tekken. Tekken overall. Come on, right? Sakurai wanted to work on Hayashi in the past. Couldn't quite get it to work. Give Sakurai a little bit of time to figure out what his problem was with how he couldn't incorporate the character. I think it could happen. Wasn't the whole problem he wanted to get the character facing, the other character in like 1v1 battles. Ryu can do that now. Hayashi can do it. There you go. I think the problem would be solved unless there was something else I'm forgetting. Either way, Bandai Namco getting a rep in Smash. I'm surprised we haven't seen that yet for the Fighter Pass, but very good likely that one of those three could end up happening. At least one of those series could end up happening. Moving on to the next one, we have Ryu Hayabusa from the Ninja Gaiden / I guess Dead or Alive series. Now somebody's going to say, well, did that game director pretty much deconfirm him? No. The game director, that was from Dead or Alive franchise, and they said they wouldn't pick Ryu Hayabusa to put in Smash Bros. So Ryu is not deconfirmed, not disconfirmed. It's different than Ryu from Street Fighter. One's a ninja, one's a fighter. I mean, if you can't tell a difference, then what? Huh? What? I never understood that argument. Well, their names are both Ryu. Yeah, but they don't look anything alike. They don't look anything alike. They wouldn't play anything alike. Ryu Hayabusa, legend, been around in gaming for quite a while. Isn't the 30th anniversary of Ninja Gaiden coming up this year too? Maybe they smash those two ideas together and boom, Ryu Hayabusa's in Smash. You never know. Let's move on to the next character I have in here. Of course, we got to talk about Doom Guy, Doom Marine, Doom Soldier, Doom Guy, Doom something. I don't know. Doom Eternal is coming out on the Switch, isn't it? I don't know. I'm not a big Doom fan at all. I understand the legacy. I totally respect what it's brought to the game. It's immensely popular. So, having a character, plus I believe Bethesda and Nintendo have talked Smash Bros. In the past. We don't know if there is an offer made, but I believe they have talked Smash Bros. In the past. So if there is an offer made, there is also another quote saying that when an offer has been made, it's never been turned down. So maybe when they're talking Smash, they're like, yo, offer, we want Doom Guy, we want Doom Marine, we want the Doom thing in Smash Bros. What'd he say? And then they're like, all right, cool, put him in. So it could happen. All right, moving on. Next character, we have Leon Kennedy. I guess you could kind of say Jill Valentine in a way too. Chris Redfield potentially. Resident Evil in general. I think Leon has the better ties to Nintendo, and Leon was just in the Resident Evil 2 remake. He's always been in like the Resident Evil 2 even numbered games, 2, 4. He was in 6. I heard a rumor Resident Evil 8 is in development right now. We'll see about that. But Leon, of course, GameCube exclusive, Resident Evil 4 at first, and then it came out on everything ever. But Leon, pretty good history. A lot of people know who the character was. Could represent the horror genre. Would be awesome to see. Leon, I think Resident Evil especially just has to be on the list somewhere. So last character we have Scorpion in Mortal Kombat, right? Fighting game franchise. Just crossover fighting characters. That'd be awesome. You can tone them down. You don't need the M-rated, gory, bloody stuff. You can tone him down. He still works. He still would feel like his character. He would still fit in Smash Bros. Just saying, Mortal Kombat, legendary, fighting franchise. People know what the franchise is. People know who the character is. People would buy that. Simple. Money. There you go. Moving on to the next tier list is kind of like... I think this is my sleeper tier list. So it's like characters that are like, all right, you know what? That could actually happen. But maybe not a lot of people are talking about it. So first character, Cylons, right? Some people are still talking about him. Of course, Metroid Prime 4 being in development. Yes, it had restarted. But before it was restarted, Nintendo already picked the DLC characters. Maybe they were going to try to coincide the two and have Cylons, kind of represent Metroid Prime 4. Plus, he's first party, so it'd be easy for them to kind of, just show off. I mean, he's their property. They can do what they want with him. So they don't have to spend that extra money to go out and get licensed for third-party characters. So, Cylons, he's on the list, but, mid-tier. Mid-tier. Moving on, next one. Jibanyan from Yokai Watch. It's a character, again, sleeper tier list here. Sleeper tier. It's a character, popular. Moveset is easy. Comes from a game. People know. It did start as a game. I've been told this. I've been told this numerous times. It started as a game before the anime. So, technically, it's a game character, right? You're a video game character. Boom. Box checked. You're fine. You're in. Jibanyan, definitely got to be on the list somewhere. Moving on, next one. Monokuma from the Danganronpa. I don't know. Anybody know what I'm talking about? The Monokuma dude? Can I zoom in on this? There we go. Monokuma, there we go. Yeah, Monokuma, Danganronpa. Danganronpa, boom, I think I nailed it. Anyway, possessed little teddy bear. Sakurai is a fan of the series. Maybe that kind of means something. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know, just kind of saying. Oh, whoa, there, you know what, fine, whatever. It's all good. Anyway, that is, that character right there. Definitely talked about him. So, let's get to the last character for the sleeper pick. Who is it? Rayman. I know he's a spirit. I know he's a spirit. I know he's a spirit. But he still kind of just randomly popped up in Smash Wii U 3DS. Just kind of randomly popped in as a spirit. Where is this whole thing kind of been building up to a Rayman reveal? Maybe. Nintendo might plan these things out well in advance. There's that thing going around. People see Rayman in the frozen ice block on Battlefield. I don't know, maybe that's a part of his reveal trailer, you know? They're fighting on Battlefield and all of a sudden, the ice cracks open, Rayman jumps out. Rayman limbs into battle. What? Limbs into battle? That wasn't my best analogy. Anyway, Rayman I still think is a sleeper. Not highly likely, but I think he might still have a chance. So let's move on to the maybe. Maybe. That's pretty much what this D tier is. First up, Sans. Maybe. Again, we do not have a rep from an indie series so far, so I'm not expecting it to happen, and a lot of people would probably agree. If indie reps were to get a playable rep in Smash Bros, Shovel Knight, Shantae, maybe Quote from Cave Story might be well ahead of Sans. Again, Sakurai is a fan of the series, so just saying that. But again, Nintendo was like, here's the list, you pick. Here's a list, tell us if you can make moveset from these characters. That's kind of how that conversation went. So Sans on the list, but again, maybe. Alright, moving on. Next character, we have Porky Minch. Again, maybe. Villain. Okay, cool, check. We need more villains on the roster. I think pretty much everyone can agree with that, right? I think we have, what, 5 true villains? There's quite a bit of anti-heroes, kind of grayish area hero or villains. Yeah, Porky Minch might be, but Mother Earthbound series kind of seems to be like dead in the water at the time, so not something I'd expect. If Nintendo goes first party, you know, Cylons comes to mind, maybe Pokemon Generation 8, maybe Fire Emblem 3 Houses, even though that chance kind of really decreased lately. But, yeah, Porky Minch, I think he's still on the, okay, maybe he has a chance. So, last character we're going to talk about, Tracer from Overwatch. Again, maybe. We'll see. I heard a very weird rumor that Overwatch 2 is in development. If it was, and shouldn't it have gotten announced at like E3 or something? It didn't, so oh well. I guess that's not happening. But Overwatch, big game, people still know what it is. Tracer, the cover girl, the cover star of the game, people would recognize the face, people would know who it is. So chances are maybe you pull in some people from Overwatch to come into Smash Bros. You never know. Nintendo's Fighter Pass is all about making money, and I think Tracer could do that, but again, it's kind of like, maybe. Alright, down here, the E tier list is going to be characters that their chances have greatly decreased over the past, couple days. First up, Microsoft's Master Chief from Halo. The rumor for the longest time was Microsoft's getting a rep in Smash Bros, but is it Master Chief? Is it going to be Banjo? Is it going to be Steve? Is it going to be who? Well, we got Banjo. Thumbs up for that. I'm happy about that. But I think he's pretty much out of the running at this point. Again, E tier, not expecting it. The chances greatly decreased. That's what the tier's called after all. So there's Master Chief. We talked about Steve. Steve's in the exact same conversation. I think not. And the reason that, their chances, I feel, greatly decreased, I don't think one company will get multiple reps in at least the first Smash Fighter Pass. Maybe we get a second one. Who knows? But for now, we only have the one. I highly doubt one company gets multiple reps. I don't think it's going to happen. So Steve and Master Chiefs, their chances went way down. So sorry about that. Let's go to the next character. Fire Emblem 3 Houses, Edelgard. Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Fire Emblem in general. Any character from Fire Emblem being in Smash Ultimate in the Fighter Pass would have been announced at E3, and they would have matched it up with the Fire Emblem 3 Houses release date coming up. It just makes sense business-wise. Promote a new Fire Emblem game in Smash. Again, yeah, that's kind of an iffy topic, but if it were to happen, it was going to happen at E3. It didn't. Not going to happen. I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. So last character that's kind of like, yeah, probably ain't going to happen. Geno, and I only say this again going back to the point, if Geno wasn't already kind of disconfirmed, Square just got to rep. I feel no company gets multiple reps. I don't think that, at least for the first Fighter Pass. Not going to happen. So Geno practically disconfirmed in my eyes. So that's why he's there. And the last tier, F. God, please don't happen. And then I only have one character. Fortnite default, Jonesy, right? Please don't happen. Can we cover him back up? All right, we're going to cover him back up. You seen who it was. All right, so that's going to be it. That's, what? What'd you say? I forgot the S tier. S tier list. All right, so the S tier is the tier. I'm labeling this. My opinion's the only one that counts. I don't care what you guys think about. So I'm going to have complete bias. Actually, no. I'm not going to be biased at all. All right? I ain't going to be biased about who I'm picking. There's definitely no characters that come to mind immediately. I'm just saying, hypothetically, most evidence shows that this character is going to be in. If you think I'm going to say one character, you're probably wrong. It's Waluigi. Come on, it's going to happen. Duh. That last character was obviously sarcasm. I hope you picked up on that.